Hey guys, today we are going to play around with our Boxycharm base box. I'm really excited. I know I'm a little late. I'm so sorry, but like shipping stuff, I don't even know what to tell you. All I know is that I created this look using items from this box and I'm really excited. So let's dive on in. My box is a black box. You're gonna see it here and there throughout this video. The box is black, but I did see some people had a red box and I was like, is it because of Valentine's Day? What's up with that? But no, they literally like inverted their box and that's what they did. And I ended up doing it too. I just wanted to see how much effort you have to put into inverting a box so that you can get the interior to be the exterior. It wasn't that hard, but it wasn't that hard. It's different. It's different. I'm going to start off by giving you guys the variation number for my box. I also want to give you guys like a total retail value for it because I already calculated. Let me find my phone. And okay, what's my variation? Mine is variation number 19. I really like the card this month. It's so pretty. It's like very like girly. And then the total retail value for variation number 19 is $153. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna show you everything really quickly. I'm gonna give you a quick overview as to first impressions on everything, and then we're gonna move on to the try-on piece. Because my unboxing is kind of late at this point in time, it's not like you guys haven't seen these products before, but you don't know what my feedback is, so let's dive on in. The first item I grabbed are these cleansing wipes. These are Envio Skin and Aurora Refreshing Cleansing Hemp Wipes. It doesn't say how many are in here. Yes, it does. Does it? I think there's, okay, 15 wipes are in here. I didn't open them, so I don't have first impressions. I am purposely saving these because I'm going on vacation next month, and I think this would be like just easy like for travel. I love carrying like some travel friendly makeup wipes. When I go on vacation, sometimes I just want to just take everything off and lay there, and I can do that with those wipes. The next item I'm pulling out of the box is this Amica, because I said Amica and some people are like, you're saying it wrong. Amica Supernova Moisture and Shine Cream. I have not actually checked this out. I am keeping it so I can open it and smell it. It smells nice. I feel like I've smelled something similar to this before. The only reason why I didn't use it is obviously my hair is already done, and these are the kind of products I like to save and use for Ty's hair, because Ty's hair can be very difficult. So the idea of getting like hair care products, I know most people aren't like all over that, and that's fine, but when it's products like leave-in conditioners and that kind of thing that I can use on my kids' hair, I'm willing to try anything because her hair can be very unmanageable and dry sometimes. The next item is this little kit. It did come with like an outer packaging, but there's going to be glare and all that good stuff. This is the Luxie 3-piece sponge set. These actually were spoiled as a spoiler for this box before they even launched on the Luxie website. You guys know I absolutely love like Luxie brushes. I don't think there's not one brush that I don't like. So the idea that they finally came out with sponges is great. I did use all 3 sponges to kind of help create this look. I'm gonna tell you, this is no longer white. When it came out of the box, it was white. It is no longer white. It is like a very faint, super baby pink at this point because I used it for the blush, and it's a cream blush and it just completely stained it. But these actually, they're good. They didn't stain. They're actually really good. I did manage to go wash them real quick so that I can show you what they look like, because I don't want to show you like a hot mess. They would be like really dirty and ugly. If you stay till the try on piece, you'll see how I like incorporated these items and how I decided to use them. I know each tool has a purpose, but I'm me, so I do what I want with the tools because it's all about having fun, and I don't have to follow rules if I don't want to, in my opinion. So yeah, these are smaller when they're in the box, but once you wet them and they're nice and damp, then they do grow. Use warm water instead of cold water. They pretty much, like, they were a little bigger than this, but they're already starting to dry. So yes. Oh, and the product that I used to really clean this out and make it look like brand new again is the Aesthetica Pro Series Cleansing Soap thing that we got in Boxycharm previously. So that actually worked like a dream for this. And then I also received this product over here, and these are the Facial Radiance Pads by First Aid Beauty. You do get a ton of them. There's 28 in here. I did use it here on the video so you guys can see, and I was a little embarrassed to actually show you, but whatever. To be honest, I was just like, oh, okay, these are in here, but I actually like the idea now of having received these in the box, only because since, again, I'm prepping for vacation, I normally would carry like a bottle of toner and then cleansing pads on the side and all this extra stuff, and it's like an all-in-one in here. I do have, not by this brand, a tub of pads that are like exfoliants and toners at the same time. The only thing is it's such a huge tub, it's kind of annoying to travel with. So although I wasn't like super excited to have received this in the box initially, the moment that I thought, hey, this is like really travel friendly, I was happy to have received it in the box. You know, less weight for like, you know, travel purposes. It's just, And then I'm really excited. I think these two are my favorite products in the box. So I got the iconic London palette. I don't think pictures did it justice, because certain pictures it looked kind of washed out, kind of like and then other pictures they looked really pigmented. Guys, I don't know if my camera is, you know, transferring this the way you can see it like with the eye. But these are really pretty, super pigmented. I love them and they worked really well. You do get fallout, obviously. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and say there's no fallout. You do get fallout, but it's not messy. Okay, if you just use a brush to like dust it off, it is not messy. These shades are beautiful, and I think this palette is perfect for an everyday palette. Like, you can create so many beautiful simple looks. You can also smoke it out. It does have shades to help you smoke out a look. I mean, it is a really big palette compared to like the palettes we've received before. I do like that it's not super thick and bulky, because it would have been way too much. But yeah, I actually like this palette a lot. Like a lot. Okay, so I gave you guys the variation number, check. I gave you a total retail value of the box, check. And I showed you the products, check. The one thing I forgot to tell you guys is the box weight. Sometimes you guys ask for it, sometimes you don't, and a lot of times I forget to give you guys that information. FedEx says that my box was 2.1 pounds. So yeah, so that is the box weight. And now that I've done all that piece, let's move on to the try on piece, because I want to show you guys like how I created this look, because it was actually like really fun and messy, but really fun. I am so excited to finally be diving into my box. Like, I don't think you guys have any clue, like, for reals. The variety in this box was actually very limited to like kind of create a full-on makeup look, but we're gonna dive in and use what I can. I'm gonna use the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads real quick. These are alcohol-free, which is awesome. And I just wanna lightly tone. I already washed my face, but I wanna tone and exfoliate all at the same time using these little pads. Okay, these don't really have a scent, so that's good. It's supposed to exfoliate lightly, so you're not gonna see a difference immediately. It is not abrasive on the skin. I'm kind of like embarrassed to show you guys because I washed my face last night, removed my makeup. I washed my face this morning, and there's still makeup in here. It's kind of gross. Now I'm gonna moisturize my skin. There's no primer or anything in this box, so I'm gonna use the Laneige Foaming Moisturizer. I previously got in a Boxycharm box, and I'm just going to moisturize my skin so that I can apply a foundation. Now that my skin is prepped, I can move on to the foundation piece. I'm really excited because I get to try the 3 sponges. I'm gonna do like some cream contouring and all that good stuff because I really want to see how these sponges work. I am going to use a NARS foundation. It's the wrong shade, so I ended up switching it up, changing it up, doing my thing. And I'm going to go directly into the product. I did a few pumps and I want to see how this applies. Okay. Oh, I like it under here. Okay. Okay, so far I literally did 2 pumps. And I went at it directly onto the back of my hand and applied all over my skin, and it did not absorb all the product. I didn't need to go back in for more product. That is awesome. And it looks good. It looks really good. I'm looking at the mirror down here. I'm ready to apply concealer. I'm going to use this mini of the NARS. I got it in the shade Praline. You know what? Let's do here. Let's do here. Why not? I'm gonna use the opposite side of the gray one just to blend everything in. I like how it gets into like the inner corners of the eyes really well. Blends nicely. Doesn't leave any patchiness or anything like that. I'm talking about the sponge, not the concealer. I'm not reviewing the concealer right now. I like that it's not absorbing all of the product. And I'm gonna use this Fenty Beauty contouring stick. And I'm just gonna do 2 lines here. Here. And here. My hoops always get in the way. I'm going to use the opposite side because I want to use this side here to apply powder and bake. Now I know they say there's rules to everything, blah, blah, blah. I'm me and I like to do things like the way that works for me. I'm going to use this kind of like sharp little egg side to blend in the product. These damn hoops. Okay, that looks good. And no, this is not patchiness. I still have like some dark spots from when I broke out. So that looks good so far. See? Not patchy at all. It looks really good. Okay. I just wish I could get rid of like those 2 little dark spots. All right. So now we're going to set under the eyes. And for this, I'm going to use my Huda Beauty powder. I'm going to dip that edge into it lightly. And then I'm going to tap underneath. See, and I made a V shape. That's why I wanted to save this sharp edge specifically for under the eyes. And then if you wanted to, you could pick up a little more powder and you can just sharpen this baby over here, which I'm going to do for today. I never really do it like that. Has to be like a super special occasion where I really want to show off my contour. While that's baking, I'm just going to apply some bronzer on top of that real quick. I normally do that anyway. All right, I think I want to just blend this out already, get rid of it. It's looking good. In a previous video, I was just like, oh, I don't really have like cream blushes. And you guys were like, you have the palette. And then I remembered, yes, I do. So you guys were right. I am going to dive in with this. I hope it doesn't stain it because it's white. But I'm going to go into that reddish cream blush. Okay, and I'm just gonna tap that and blend it in. And because it's too much, oh my goodness, I feel like I'm gonna go work for a circus. This is too much, muchísimo. Me lo tengo que ir quitando poquito a poquito. Okay, that looks better. Now we want to kind of like highlight and try to lighten it up. So I'm gonna use the sponge and I am going to apply a highlighter over that. That looks better, so much better. Okay, because of the gold reflex in it. Now I want to dive in and play around with this beautiful palette. I am going to use, I usually would go for like a taupe shade, but I'm going to use Merlot Mondays. And I feel for some reason like the pictures didn't do it justice. It made these shades look so much lighter than what they actually are. I don't even want to be precise. I'm being messy right now. Let's see where messy takes us. And then I want to tap into this shade over here. It is called Deep Soul. Deep Soul. I'm going to apply that on the crease. Blend that out messily as well. To clean out that edge, I'm going to use the original brush with the very first color just to make sure that the shades are blending well together. But you see, like, I'm not being precise. Girl, I'm being a hot mess right now. And then, I don't know if this is the right brush for it, but we're going to try it. I'm going to use Velvet Crush all over the lid. Okay, there's a little bit of fallout, nothing like super crazy, but there is, so you have to be careful. And once I apply it all over the lid, I'm going to drag it out. Again, be messily. This is not going to be structured or pretty. It's just one of those like grungy, like all over the place type of looks. And I don't want you to be able to tell what color is what. I just want it to all kind of be blown out together. I'm gonna go in with the very first brush again and blend those edges in. I'm going to take the very same brush and the Velvet Crush, which is the very last shade, the shade that I put all over my lid. I'm going to tap out and I am going to apply her on the lower portion of the eye. You could definitely go in with a matte shade and it'll look really nice, but there's just something about the light hitting it and it just picking up the light differently. I want to go back into Merlot Mondays, that very first shade we used, and I am going to apply that right under that brownie shade. Here are the eyes. Once they're completed, I added some mascara, some really light lashes but flary, and eyeliner on the bottom portion of the eyes. I like this look very much. I think it's very wearable on a day-to-day basis if you wanted to. And the great thing is you can do it really quickly because again, it was just like super messy. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna do my brows. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna apply a lippy. I think I wanna go like light pink. I think my highlight is good. I think everything else is good. And then I'll be right back. In case you guys are wondering, what I used for the lips is this NYX Liquid Suede. It is a matte shade. It's super light, really comfortable, really pretty, but it's very matte. And for this look, I wanted a little bit of gloss, so I added the Gloss by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. This one is in Candy Drip. And here is the completed look. So honestly, when it comes to this box, I am very happy that I got the palette. I'm very happy that I got the sponges, and I'm gonna continue to use this product over here. I think it's really travel friendly, and I don't have anything right now that is like in a compartment like this that I can just like small enough, because I have pads like this, but they're like, it's a bigger tub. So this is like a very travel friendly, which is really awesome. And then when it comes to the other two products, I am going to try this on Ty's hair. And like I mentioned earlier, this is gonna come in handy for traveling purposes. So I'm not mad at my box. I'm really not. Let me know down below what items that you received in your box this month. If you choose to recreate this look, make sure you tag me over on Instagram. I would love to repost you over on my stories. And that is a wrap for this video. Stay tuned. I have way more videos coming your way. If you enjoyed this video, I'm suggesting other videos I think you would really enjoy. So stay tuned for that. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.